Well, welcome everyone. So I am a bit excited about this, and we have been planning on this one for a little bit now. So want to introduce you to Spirit of the Island. I backed this game on Kickstarter while looking at Coral Island and some other Stardew Valley type games coming up over the rest of 2021 and 22. And I can't remember exactly what caught my eye about this one, but they described it as having RPG elements, having Stardew Valley with Moonraker, which were two very different types of games. And so while the art style was maybe a bit more Animal Crossing or cutesy than I tend to go for, there was just something about it that made me put in a donation. And honestly, I'm very glad I did. So, full disclosure, I played about 10 minutes before deciding this was something that I definitely want to share with a group. So this is a partial first impressions, it's a partial let's play. So this is Spirit of the Island. It is the pre-alpha, meaning we haven't even gotten to the alpha release. This is the Kickstarter testing. So big thank you to Meta Publishing and 1M Bits Horde who are behind this game. And I have to say the team has been awesome and responsive. When I didn't get my key initially, they had it to me within an hour of emailing. And even beyond that, once I asked them a question about whether I was allowed to make a YouTube video or stream, they got back to me next day. So serious major props and big thanks to everyone in those groups. So let's get started with this. So new games. Alrighty. Probably shoot through this. And go to the Scottish background. Because why not? I have Hawaiian cousins. I kind of like the island sound of that. So far the stuff's pretty basic. The colors are a bit extreme for my taste, but whatever floats your boat. Gotta get at least mildly spiky hair, I think. And I'm not gray yet. There we go, green. Green's good, maybe? Nah, blue. We gotta go blue. Gotta grab that attention. This looks like a I'm not amused by you look, so we're gonna go with that. Fellow meeples will know that. And this is an early part that caught my attention, so I'm actually going to go, let's see, survival needs low, stamina, do we want normal? Yes, creatures attack on sight, stamina recovers, and I love the fact they actually tell you what the difference is between each type. And so this I love, because I wish more Stardew Valley games like had this childhood. Countryside lover. You love everything about living outside of urban areas. Taking care of a farm brings you joy, and animals mean a lot to you. Manual work is also something that is not hard for you. Which, while true, survivor. You learned how to defend yourself during school. Yup, I relate to that. And how to find different types of plants and organic things in nature. Foraging and discovering are things that you really love to do. So that definitely hits me. Food lover. Also hits my personality, so this is a tough choice. For you, cooking is art and spices are gold. You always think in different ways to cook, not only on the land, but you also know how to deal with different types of seafood. Popular kid. As a kid, you love to talk to others, and people always enjoy being next to you, joining your friends in mini adventures to be part of childhood. So we would call this the Bard build in our 5th ed table. Builder, everything can be fixed or created as per your imagination. You love building stuff and destroying things as well. Connecting logic and crafting defines what you become today. Collector, you are fascinated by everything the world has to offer. Food, people, animals, challenges, and even danger. Living the life, as some may say. And I do say that, so another way to put collector for me is adventurer, so although many of these kind of fit me, I am definitely going with collector. And what you choose here actually has an effect on what your starting stats are, which we'll get to in a moment, which I also think is super cool. I don't know if this changes the opening scene or not, which would be kind of cool if they're even slightly different, but that might be something I test in a stream later on if the video gets a really good response. So let's get into it. You grew up so fast, as we do. Home is very personal, and you will have your home. Know your parents treat you well? Don't worry, they will wait for you to meet again one day. I kind of like how they're supportive of your choices here. It is time for them to rest while you start your own journey. And that's a whale under our boat. There is so much to see, that will not end well. And even more to discover. Spirit of the Island. So if you want to check out their site, it's sotigame.com, S-O-T-I game.com. Yup, face down the island. And it's not always raining when this happens, so that's interesting. The boat is gone. At least I am on the correct island, I think. Corrupt Overlord is probably not the best name for this style, but hey. Let's stay on brand. WSAD, jump with space, interact E, and action left. And for a while it can be a bit confusing whether you use E or interact. And since I am traditionally terrible at this, do not be surprised if I accidentally hit the escape menu as opposed to tab. Basic human needs like hunger, thirst, and fatigue. Keep a close eye on them so you don't slow down. And then tab brings up all of that. One last tip before I let you go, explore the island, interact with objects, and then continue on. Try to find your home. And it does take a while to figure out how the jump works because you kind of float a bit. But ooh, coconuts. More coconuts. And look at that, I'm getting foraging XP. I do like how when things fall, they kind of give that sign that they're there, because it is easy to miss some stuff. It doesn't have quite as smooth, kind of like a magnetism or pull, kind of like you might be used to in Stardew or ones. I am the Coconut King. And also point out, I love the fact that our first tool is a machete. North to Corrupt Overlord's lands. Okay, I take it back. The name does work. And I see that limited backpack space, so we'll grab the mushrooms now. We'll leave the flowers for later. I think they changed this up, because I'm pretty sure the first time I played this, you could only get one thing per machete hack. So if they improve that so you could get everything in a swing, that is a really good improvement. As you can see, there are many places to discover. Each time you find a location, you gain some experience for exploration. Many more skills to unlock and upgrade. So we'll test this once. Yup, now you can cut a bunch of stuff. I definitely like that as an improvement. So let's just do the tutorial now. There we go. Overall means how famous you are in the world. The more famous you are, the more tourists become attached to the town and your property. But it also means more pirates. And this was literally the exact moment I knew I would have to stop and start streaming because, yeah, pirates. Skills are the points you gain when you do actions or interact with objects or people. Chop a tree, gain points for foraging. Discover a new location, points for exploration. Each new skill level will unlock new items, recipes, or actions. Nice, so here's the overall stats. Move to here. Quests can be obtained with town folks. While exploring, you may receive some requests through letters, which if you've done Stardew, this is pretty standard. Introduce yourself to the citizens. They like to talk. And keep talking with them every day to improve relationships. So right now, our only quest is discover the story. There's the backpack. Items you can equip. Apples decrease hunger. Coconut water decreases thirst. I will say this, with coconuts, I kind of like it if coconut was like half water, half food. It just kind of seems to make sense, but, that is a really minor nitpick. And maybe it's just because I like being called the Coconut King, but, each their own. Food and organic items can spoil, so always pay attention to the days that they are out of a refrigerator or fridge. If that happens, they can turn into different items. Oh, that's interesting. I did not catch that the first time. You can get items while foraging, interacting with the environment, destroying things, and many other ways. Yeah, we're going to be doing some destroying. Also, some characters will sell you items, but in this game, you will be the person that will help the town with items and provide them with resources. And so one thing, this is the amount of spaces we have. I assume there's ways to get a bigger backpack. What is important is for your quick slots here, they are not separate from your backpack. So some games, you have everything in your backpack plus the quick slots. This, you share them. You just have those spaces and then just choose what you want. Cut the big plant. More plant fiber, which I'm sure will be useful. I love the fact we can just get seeds by doing this. And let's see if I can find my house this time, but I pretty much always miss it the first time. Jump, jump. I just can't get over the fact that machete is the opening tool. I love it. And so, like, yeah, case in point, hit 4. There, you see the thirst go down. We'll eat one of the apples, and we are good to go. Back with the machete. And I did it again, didn't I? I did. Tony, be careful. There are some nails on the ground. I'm trying to fix the bridge. I don't know what happened. Sorry not to look at you. I dropped this now. I have a bigger problem. Bring me some materials where I can finish faster. What do you think? And then we can chat later. Yep, might as well help. Gotta have that introductory quest. I do love you see like the +5 hearts. We're getting the +1 from foraging right now. There's something immediately gratifying about when you can see the progress being made. Right, I even went for out of the Highlands. Good for me. Got an apple. I guess I'm at jumps. Ah, I found it. Nice. And here are the rest of the tools. This must be the place. What a mess. But the house looks like it is in one piece. I wonder why my parents wanted me to come here. Good question. If I remember correctly, find the house. Found it. Check. And make it my new home. And then look for the elder. She's responsible for the local town around. Perhaps I could use this to get started and fix the mess. Also, it would be good to find something to eat and drink soon. Ahead of you on that one. Get the letter and look around. I also need to get to know the town. Well, the bridge is out. Yep, all about making your house more beautiful. You get tired, you have to sleep. There isn't a second floor, so I think this part of the tutorial was before they did a redesign. But there's still a bed on the first floor, so you don't have to be concerned. And it does automatically save upon sleeping, similar to Graveyard Keeper. If you have good sleep, you may gain a positive buffer where your energy will replenish much faster for some hours. Good to know. I also missed that the first time doing the tutorial. The same happens if you eat a good meal. Your health may replenish. If you already, grab the tools. shovel. Dig the ground, search for items, including crops. They can also be used to destroy roads or sidewalks you don't want, and they can craft it at a workbench. Here's the axe. Very important, you can chop down trees and even cut objects. If you don't want them anymore, you can craft axes using a workbench. Just make sure you have the right materials. I have no idea if trees grow back in this game or not, so that is something we will have to test at some point. Iron pickaxe. Only tools that can mine materials and destroy some rocks. Some rocks are only possible to destroy with dynamite, but that's another topic. Okay, and good thing to know, with a lot of things you can use multiple tools. So like, it says you can only use the pickaxe to mine, but if you're clearing, say, trash, the machete might work, the pickaxe might work, the shovel might work, but one tool will be better than the others. And once you mess around a little bit, you'll figure that out. The hammer. So this one's important. To build new objects, buy animals, or craft items, you will need a hammer. They can be crafted, or you can buy them from a trader. With a hammer equipped, you can use it, and then your recipes come up. So let's go here. And we'll make that the 5, because we don't really need seeds right now. Make that the 6. That the 7. Make that the 8. So you can just go the hammer here. And there it is. Notice this. I'm glad the clock stops when you pause. I'm not a fan that it keeps going when you bring something like this up. I would prefer it stop just because it takes some time to figure out what ingredients you need, and time does feel a bit rushed, so I do think that is one minor life improvement that would make a difference. Oh, we can make chests now. Cool. Previously you could not. Wood plate. I can make those because I have an axe. Here's all the woodbench items, which tells you various things you need or can break down. So we need some logs. Because previously there was just this, and you need to get all the way to semi-advanced mining. Okay, fine, I'll pick up the water can. You don't have more water from a can, you can get more from rivers and lakes. Obviously no salt water. Just go lake, equip the water can, use the interact button. And I guess we'll go in the house. Which I don't know what mom and dad were doing when they moved out, but apparently this has either become the local dumping ground, or they just did not care when they left. It's like the axe does a little bit here. If we tried the shovel, oh, I guess not in the box, but yep, there you go. It does, but just it's not as good a tool, so it doesn't do as much. But I do like the fact that it is a little bit forgiving in that respect. So we're just going to clean up for a moment. The entry come back up. Ah, yeah, shovel is better for garbage bags. That would make sense. Okay, but since this is so close to all this, we're just gonna go. Don't really need broken TV anymore. And I am slow with the hotkeys. But that's just never been my strong point. Those of you who grew up with those games will not have the same issues. Also, I really like the fact that on the side there we can actually see the active quests and what they actually want from us. That is just smart design, and I appreciate that. Ah, there's a sign of showbread. Okay. Dear Corrupt Overlord, this is your new house. There is much more for you to see, and we know we did not say much. Also, when you find the elder in... Boy, I'm going to butcher this. Malahua, she might explain to you what the bottle of the message inside is about. Her name is Tala, and she can help you, but first take a look around. This is your new property, your new home. We hope you make new friends and have a good life. With love, Mommy and Daddy. Nice little message there. That's people we've met. Ah, important moments. Nice. Calendar with people to meet. World map, very useful. And I'm very excited about the fact that, like, there are so many different islands to explore. So there is a lot of potential for some really cool stuff here. Project messages. Ah, here's the skill tree. So, for like what I chose, I think I get a little bit extra XP for everything. For some of the others, like if you start as cook, you might start off with a star in cooking. With survival, you might start off with a star in foraging. And so depending what you pick, you get different types of skills. Which, again, very cool way to start. But we... Let's see, how much wood do we have? Because we need to get a chest to store some things. Wood plate. I love the fact that the workshop will work without you standing over it. That... I approve of that. Also, not sure if it's just because of the beginning or something, but I don't hear the music playing. The music is actually quite delightful. I had to turn it down because it was kind of drowning out my voice with the recording, but when they actually play it, it is quite lovely. Do this, and we are tired, so might be time to take a coconut and an apple. Let's get some sleep. Right, there's the save we wanted. Heard some sound of rain, but not much here. But looks like I passed it. Nice. Bag is full. Yeah, that was my concern. We'll drop that, because I don't think they're going to make that disappear on me. Trusty hammer. Which again, is why you read the tutorials, because the first time I did not, and I'll put that chest right... I suppose I should have planned this better, because I'm not sure. Okay, build another one. No, just the one. Cool. Again, I see the clock moving here. I think coming in and out of chests would be better if it didn't move, but... I get it, there has to be some time movement. I love the fact with mushrooms. They can be an ingredient. They might be safe. Suppose if I was a chef, I would probably know. Swan Kangen. How much more would we need for another chest? Now we need 6 wood plates and some more fiber. Okay, I'm sure we can manage that. I believe in us. And for no other reason, I want an excuse to keep using my machete. I need to stop running into thorns and injuring myself, though. I don't know why we get fat from vines, but don't question video game logic. Foraging improved, cool. I'll take a level up. Does this actually tell us anything? Nope, there's the 1 star at least. It tells us how much more we need, so cool. Things will become available. Stop running into vines, Shane. You're not going to win that fight with your face. But one of the very telling things about a good farm sim life game is how satisfying it is to do the cleanup and the transformation. Like, one of the big complaints I had about Gleaner Heights was, as much as I loved the off-the-cuff story, the farm mechanics in that game were bad. They just were. In this one, it's enjoyable. You know, you're cleaning up, you get the resources. Holy moly, wow, resources. You get the extra experience. It just feels good. It feels like there's some substance to what you're doing. And we'll just keep on cleaning up. I do kind of wonder why the background music isn't there, though. Pushing ourselves to exhaustion already, as one does. I probably should have cleaned out those weeds. And just short of another one. Oh, you're taking care of that now. I think we'll keep this chest as organic things. I do like the fact we just get seeds from hacking enough plants. And this, we're not gonna need the watering can anytime soon. This way I know where to find the. We need wood, plank, stone, and rope for the mission, so I guess this rope will be 5. Yes. I need to go back to using the machete. I'm so heartbroken. Yeah, no apples on those so far. And I can't see, so I keep running into the thorn plants. Someday I'll learn. It won't be anytime soon. The raid's going anyway. Oh, mercy. Make more rope. I see we can make duct tape as well, which is awesome and exciting to me. No, didn't mean to do that, but that's not a game interface problem, that is my keyboard problem. Cleaning up. Yeah, satisfying. That's what I'm looking for. It's just really, really satisfying to clean up the area. Collect stuff, get your tools. Slowly. Slowly. There we go. And we still need 15 wood plate. But this fence is in bad shape, so might as well scrap it. And while with the stream I would be more talkative, I will let kind of times of silence come in, just because the game is what I'm trying to display here, from what they're doing so far. And so it really should be part of the show. I'll put in some thoughts whenever I have them for small improvements that could be made, for just the general enjoyability, but for moments in the game like this where we're just trying to work through things, I really hope I'm not chopping that chest. I am going to let the game kind of hold its own, and that way if you can decide whether or not this is something you would like to jump into. But I'll say, just from what I'm seeing so far, I'm just enjoying it. It definitely has some of that it factor you just want from this genre of games, where it just feels satisfying. So if it's not enjoyable, then what's the point? That's probably enough. Actually, there's probably so many I may not get to fix the bridge today. I think that bird was trying to follow me. A whole lake area, that's nice. I do wish on the tab that instead of going to your stats, it would go to inventory, because I just think this is going to be more useful a lot more often when you want this screen. This is just one of those things I think makes sense. And I have worked us to exhaustion, so we are going to have to head back. Take that noonish nap. Or millennial it, as they say. You could use a good 7 hours. And game saved, and we're back at it. Let's see if Tony's still up here even at night. Oh look, I left a trail for how to get back there. You find the materials? Yes, all of them here. Awesome, thank you. I'll be able to speed this up. Get some rest in your home. The next day we'll be ready. So I don't know if trees grow back. And these don't give apples. This might be a good experiment. You know, before you cut down a potential food source. Can't chop a stump, so cool. For the science. don't know why it was so hard to cut. And button hits map, so you can see generally where you are. Drop off some materials. I think early on it'll just be me cleaning up and just kind of figuring out the basics, because I really haven't gotten to the point of doing farming. So not sure how that works. Plus, those of you who know me know that I'm going to wander off the first chance I can get. Especially if they let me go pirate hunting. There you go. I was gonna say, we were having really bad luck in finding some apples. And there's an apple. There's an apple. You know, what happens if we machete these? Lots of plant fiber. I assume these take dynamite, because that's a big rock. I can't even jump on it. Well, let's hit that bedtime and see if we can't jump into the town. Look at that, fully rested. Quest updated. I feel like I should be working on something, but I don't know what we're gonna need. Also, it would be kind of nice if the workbench connected to the chest, but that also might be a level up thing. That might be in design. In fairness, if we had all of these unlocked, it wouldn't matter so much, so. But yeah, for release. Like I said, these are all kind of nitpicky things, because I know the developers may eventually watch, but I'm enjoying the heck out of the game. That should be the message you're getting above all else. That, and we have machetes for pirate hunting. We'll add 3 duct tape, because it's duct tape. That has to be important eventually. I'm aiming for the fence. I also appreciate them not letting me cut up my workbench. That would have stunk. decent wood, decent stone. Snack before we head to town. Yeah, we're getting there. It's bare now, but, you know, you need to start with a clean canvas before you can build a work of art. Let's see. Is there a run button, or is this as fast as I can go? Still learning all the keys. Let's see options. Yeah, music is low. It should be playing a little bit though. Maybe. Or maybe it'll happen once we get in town. Run, shift. Okay. You have to hold it down. Well, we'll figure it out. Ah, okay, I can push it once to run, but then it does sap energy, which actually makes sense. Maybe I should wait before doing that. Like the campsite. Hey, hello. Look, it's new Linus. I remember you here before. My memory's not as good as it was. Nothing really. I'm Corrupt Overlord. Just trying to get to know everyone. Just passing through. John. From near my tent, like you're on a beach or ocean. Well, good for you. And that doesn't seem to go anywhere yet. Okay, I need to halt. Who comes there? I believe it's who goes there, isn't it? Who are you? Where'd you come from? Oh, usually I'd be kind of a fighter, but it's a nice game. I won't pick a fight this time. Sorry, my name is Corrupt Overlord. Just win your pride. Sorry if I caught you by surprise. I am the new person. It's the anti-pirate squad. She does have nice armor. Someone appears out of the blue. They're drawing up to no good. She says it's someone called the Corrupt Overlord. And 1 XP social. Cool. We just barge into people's houses, or... Nope, no one home. Yeah, you just hit shift once, and you hit it again, and it stops, so good to know. Elder's office visits only during day. Ooh! We were supposed to visit her. Hello, my child. Good to see a new face on our island. My name is Tala. I hope you like stories. I have many to tell. I know how hard it is being a new life, a new place. That's why you can come to me and talk whenever you want. What is your name? Call me Corrupt Overlord. I love stories. The island seems to be full of them. Here is not really what I expected. Thank you, and it's Corrupt Overlord. I'm so to changes. Good to count you. We'll go with the stories, because I do love stories. So you finally came. Your parents always talked to me about you a few years ago. Look at you now. I'm so proud. You know my parents and who I am? It is your first time on the island, but I'm afraid there is a lot for you to learn. I will explain. I'll begin by saying your parents are not really your parents. Well, that's a bombshell. Don't sugarcoat it or anything. At least from birth, but we all know that the real parents are the ones who love and care for their children. Anyway, you were found... I love we just go from, they're not really your parents to, anyway. You were found on a beach called Blue Shell Beach, southwest of the town. Visit there when you have the time. And in your belongings, which was not much, there was a bottle with a message inside and a note outside. Wait, the bottle here? Yes, that one. In those notes, I remember very well, it was saying, learn the story of the world and the 6 elements. When you find the right place, you will be able to open the bottle. Ah, a little bit of an RPG thing going on. Okay, I like it. At the time, it was not clear for me the meaning of the words, but I later understood. You need to learn and read about the story of the world, and I had with me, years ago, the 3 ancient books that could tell the story. But someone stole these books. I'm almost sure it was those pirates that started attacking us a few years ago. Maybe you should start looking in the islands where there are pirates. I know, could be dangerous. That's why we have a machete. Okay, I'm sure you have some questions. Let's hear them. Well, as much as I want to go pirate hunting immediately, let's start with why did my parents not tell me? I wanted to protect you, that's all. At the time, they were living here with us. I told them that I could help you to understand your past when time comes. And here we are. There is not really too much to say right now. Okay. Where are the pirates? Almost all islands have pirates, but there are 3 big ones with a pirate village on them. It's dangerous. And see in your map, you'll need a boat to get there. The bigger, the further you can go. Talk to our captain if you need boats. Good to know. Try to live your new life if you want to discover your past. That's actually optional. I do kind of like that too. The present is more important and your parents took good care of you. Here you can make friends and I could even get some help from someone young like you. We need someone to build a new marketplace for us, to help the town become a good place for tourists again. And then the pirates will come to me. The pub is in need of food and drinks, the workshop needs tools and materials, our guard needs weapons. There's much more work to be done. If you introduce yourself to everyone, I'm sure they'll start asking you for help. They'll probably leave letters at your home asking what they need. But also, if you talk to them directly, I'm sure you can find out more, and you'll be paid for your work. Okay, move on with my life, build a marketplace, talk to everyone, get to work, make friends. Got it. Yeah, that's a lot to think about. I do like to return to have a good life, whatever else happens, have a good life. That's a nice little message. Right. And beach to the south, lighthouse, someone angry looking to the north. Who you? Oh, I don't remember if that guy was actually trying to hide or go to work. Think about the last book I read. You must be new in town, never saw you before. No worries, and I am an avid reader, so middle answer. Good library here, but there are some missing books. Pirates came in, think they can find treasure, so I'm destroying books or taking them. Okay, Samuel. We will get along. Nice little middle park there. One of my maps around here. Those things with signs on it, maybe with paper. The maps. Nice machine to get you out of here. I kinda like the exploring spirit. Make new friends, study, make robots. Selena. And little poof, and they just walk off. I'm shaved, I really like food. Well, good for you, kid. Gotta create that so you can enjoy life more. The best ham we can get from a specific plant. Okay, I guess that explains the fat from the plants. You search on the mountains, usually it's the best way. Alrighty. Coming out of the park. Open in the morning and close the rest of the day. Boy, it's gonna be hard to get here on time. The workbench. House. Hey, we know you. Got really fast. I don't know what happened there. With your help, I solved it quickly. Oh, cool. Glad to help. That help was tough for me. I could use a reward. Just jeez, that's pretty shameless. I'll just go with the nice can meet you too. No people at the pub. Nothing for me to fix. I'm gonna buy our fish. Where is this pub that needs fixing? As we just have a bunch of responsibility thrown on this. I guess we usually don't reckon faces, but since this is a small town, we all know everyone. Oof. I chose the wrong one. He doesn't want to talk right now. That's cool. It's good to know that there are different options. Plus, I'm rushing a little bit more than I would just because I want to show more of this game. North the pier, the west the lighthouse. Lighthouse, you say? Oh, mushrooms. Cool. Oh, we got flashlights. Nice. That's what you get when you don't know your E button from your F button. Infantry. Also, up to that point, it seemed like the first option in talking always gave +5, so it was good to know that they... Whoa, what the... Oh god. Tired. That's a problem. Okay, well, we're down to 28 health, and I was down to, 1 energy, so... I think our backpack must be full. There's 2 furs. Well, let's just eat the mushrooms and see what happens. Less hungry. And less hungry and not dying. Okay, well, I'm gonna run home because we've been bloodied up. Yeah. And we will have to explore more later. Did I go the right way? Oh, looks like there's 2 ways into town, so we will test that. Yep, here we are. Cool. Despite the boar's best intentions, we live. And I need to level up my machete. Oh, day kind of flew by on this, didn't it? There's John's camp. Good for him. Andrew's back so I can run again. Do not destroy Nate. Oh! Okay, well, good to know. I will not be chopping plants in that region anymore. This is why you should read everything the first time. Which I will then follow up with my defense of Oopsie Daisy. And moving around is definitely better with the run button. I don't know what I need pieces of cloth for, but you know what? Let's make some. Have the workbench working for us at night. Fur, the board can be used in many different types of creation, especially on furniture. Oh, that's worth quite a bit. That. Fuel-based machines, cool. We may put our hand at planting a few crops tomorrow, because I keep running out of food, and I don't know what I can do about it, because, like I said, the coconuts are only good for the water there. So we'll have to go shake down some apple trees later, too. A little bit of rain. It's kind of pretty, actually. I like the graphics on that. Let's see, let's toss a bunch of stuff on us and then see what we can actually build, because I am curious. At the bench, let's see, cloth, plates, rope, duct tape, firewood. So pretty basic. With the hammer. Yeah, definitely don't have a fridge. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is important. Ooh, furnace. That'll be important, right? This still needs brick. Oh, duct tape and rope. And as anyone who's played my time with Portia or Stardew Valley knows, furnaces are important. So yeah, let's get some of that rope made. And then let's shake us down some apples, because apparently I'm slowly starving to death. Because apples are harder to find than coconuts. I'm trying. Come on, you want to get some apples? There we go. It took 4, but we are in good shape now. Once it's raining, go check the crafting table, and maybe it's time to plant some crops. We need rope, and we need duct tape, I think. Yep, a little bit more duct tape. Oh. Nice little blue jay. I like that. Now putting some things back. Man, lots of rain. Ah, we have a furnace. That over here. What can we make? I know we need brick for stuff. I know where the mine is, but we'll definitely need iron, so we need firewood, which we can make over here. Oh look, another blue jay. Right, because I need to be holding the item. Let's just do that much. Here's some earth. Now as for farming, I guess we go back to hammer. I do like the sheer amount of options we have. Farm crop, there we go. Now we're making progress. Might be embarrassingly slow, parts. Let's see. Spring. Cool. Everything you get in season is in season. And as soon as I plant crops, it stops raining. Because of course it does. Too funny. Okay. Is there a difference, or am I missing it? I'll just check in a day. Also, I am colorblind, so if there is a really slight change in color there, I might not have noticed it. If there's not, then getting something like most of the farm sims where it gets a little bit darker would be a definite plus. Or if it's supposed to and just didn't, then, you know what, there you go. There's my report for how the game's working. Right, we have stone, so... Making some brick. We'll need more rope in the future. Note to self, do not destroy plants in the, and it's already afternoon, so we're not going to be able to get to the shop. That's unfortunate. call us around town during the day and see what we can do. I think that's growing up a little bit, but I'm not completely sure. If the trees do slowly grow back, that's a definite plus. There's John. Thank you for greeting me again. Unfortunately, not everyone does, but that's okay, I understand. I'm here if someone has coins left or even a smile for what that's worth. Wow, some of these answers are just snarky. I'm new here, but you know you can count me if you need me, right? I enjoy talking to you too. Do I actually have money? I assume I do. Oh, yep, 200 bucks. Don't destroy anything. Despite the awesome looking lands, I could provide plenty of resources. What's this? Big jump. Oh. Cafe, which means, oh, pub. That's completely abandoned. Maybe it's an evening thing. It is a pub. That would make sense. It'd be the defender's house. Enter the raid. And with this, you can't hit spacebar yet. You actually have to click on continue. A little bit of social, kids go around, and you are Jordan. Oh, small shop, who always shuts down by noon. Corrupt Overlord, yeah, I'd love to drop by a store sometime. School, small house. Oh, you're interesting. New face. Hello, I'm Hermie and live in a house behind the woods, behind the town. I like magic and stuff. Good for you. And now it's raining. I've arrived not too long ago, so learn about town and know everyone. Well, neat. Let's see, this was... So straight north is the pier. Ah, and the mine is over there. So, alright, 2 places worth checking out. Lots of coconuts. Again, if the coconuts gave a little bit of food with the water, that would make them especially useful, especially early game when I'm kind of struggling to find food here. New location? There's Diana. Look, I want a better machete too, Diana, but I have what I have. I try to be aware of my surroundings. Founders abandoned. Pirate attacks. Well, good to know. So I don't think water's a problem, so knowing there's a ton of coconuts here isn't necessarily helpful. Camera angle there is not great, but oh, maybe I can sell some of these. I don't know if I can hack stuff up there. But getting coconuts shouldn't be that big a deal, so... This way, but turn south instead of north, and watch out for boars. I wonder... Yep. Oh god, I'm out of energy. I think I'll lose to a crab. Yeet. Got a bunch of stuff from that. And yeah. Oh look, mushrooms. That's some food. Eat that. Wasn't a lot of food, was a little bit. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to sprint into those thorns. Oh, bushes. They have food in them. Ah, that boar is going to eat me alive if he sees me. Oh, nice little bit of water. Cave is south of me. I am really bad finding out where I'm going. But yeah, I found a new source of food. Ah. Ow. They didn't say anything about not killing stuff in this area. Oh look, map above. You can actually see a target where there's a potential enemy. I like that too. And here's the cave, but I need to go to sleep soon. But let's see if we can find ourselves some iron. So I have a feeling that's going to become important sooner rather than later. Neat. Somewhere looking mushroom. Ah, poison. Ow. I don't like it. Please wear off. That poison's hurting me a lot. And try eating a mushroom. Found some copper. Stay away from green mushrooms. I want to mine more, but man, are we tired. So that's the mine. If I find it within reasonable time next time, I'll be alright. And now I know I can always come over here to eat. I should be able to just run across. Oh, is there a quick travel? Not yet, anyway. Fair enough. So let's see, we've had a boar that has done almost as much damage as all of us running into thorns. I do want to go, just keep going this way. Maybe we try to sneak in the market tomorrow morning. Because as soon as that tiredness kicks in, we're going to be walking slow. Yup. That is the treasure of a tired man. But let me see if I can meet a few people. Get into the mines. And hopefully give you all a little bit more to look at before we call this an early wrap. But Spirit of the Island. It's enjoyable. I'm very interested to see what happens as you level up and unlock more things. And also, like I said, this is like literally called the Kickstarter test or Kickstarter playthrough, so it's a long way from the final game. Need to rest? I'm not in a good mood? Well, fair enough. And they didn't grow at all, despite the rain and stuff. That's... Huh. Yeah, he's gonna need a full 7 hours. Organic trash? When did I pick that up? I don't remember that. Okay, that's interesting. Oh. Is that because the fiber broke down after storage? I bet it is. And we need more chests, so... Give me your plant fibers. Improved foraging, cool. Oh, 33%, so it's getting there. Let's see. We don't have any iron yet, so wood plates. We have some of those. So just because of how much it can take to organize the beginning, I do wish that when you open the chest that the time would stop. Because actually, it's... Those I want to keep. Let's just see what we can actually sell off here. And then let's hit that sprint and see if we can get to the shop in time. Come on! I'm kind of imagining that horse racing background. Dun, 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 dun. If we had an editor or an intern who we could force to do that, that is the theme music that would be playing in the background right now. Well, I get to the shop. You're not sure where it is in town, comparative to where you were, but... Down here, right? Maybe, possibly, hopefully. Nope, not there. Dang it, I am gonna miss it again. Oh, there you are, there you are, there you are. Trade! Whew. We just got that. Ah. So that's how you get food. Okay. That's not that much. Cool. Money from all my open wounds. Coconuts are about to go bad, plus we have bottled water, so... Do not sell your tools. Holy moly, that's worth a lot. No wonder it costs so much. Spoils in 3 days, so about 12 of these. Alright, crab leg. I might just do mushrooms just to get them out, because... Can be poisonous, yeah. We found out. Alright. Well, that's done. Well, I suppose the responsible thing would be to go back and build something. We're going to go hit the mines one more time, because I can feed myself now. And we need some precious metals. But there are some people on the beach we haven't met. Okay, fine. We meet people on the beach, then we go mine and try not to poison ourselves to death. Big if, but you know, sometimes you just have to dream. Actually, we'll chat with you now, or we'll read the sign instead, because... Sure. Ah, pirates, that sucks. Jordan, not big on the pirates. Won't win him a lot of fans in Pittsburgh. And I kinda hate myself for that pun now. Not gonna lie. You're new. Go. What you do? I have so much to do, but I always love to stop and have a good chat. Oh, I'm still getting used to everyone here. I'm Corrupt Overlord. Owner of the pub. Oh, nice. Food recipes, there we go. I'm guessing those are going to be important based on how often I lose energy. I see a pirate, I think? Maybe? Hey, 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 a new face. Hello, hello there. My name is Jack. I run the boat. Jack, the pirate. Uh-huh. I think we all know where the inspiration from that comes from. Mr. Sparrow? Used to create boats for tourists before, or, you know, take them on a journey, but now it's hard. And why it's hard? Because there are no customers! Those nasty pirates who keep bothering us. But hey, sorry, what's your name again? I love how he's just all about the life story even before then. With your entry, I'm sure I'll come back in someday. Thanks for your help. Okay, that's the boat builder. Good to know. That's like a glowing net. That is something. Bubba, hi. Bubba. So about my last fishing. Oh, I appreciate his dedication to concentrating solely on one important thing. And now I need to get to the mines without getting lost. And again, apologies. I don't know why the music isn't playing in the background, and I'm not very tech savvy to just think of stuff on the fly. Although I do think I hear a little bit, but the music is very, very nice. Oh, Tony? The first friend here? Very neighborhood. Appreciate it. Good for you, working man. No, I can't say when. Not exactly, but I'm living here. I'm excited about it. For a sec there, I thought she was crying because she hated me because I hit the wrong response earlier. Which would be strangely unforgiving for a game like this. You screwed up once, you cannot be your friend. Also, I am going to need iron because we're going to need to rebuild a machete soon. Soon enough, I don't know if I want to break it on the crab. Yeah, but yeah, exploring, foraging, talk of people, mining. I really kind of dig everything the game has to offer so far. Oh god, no, 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 go away, go away. I'm not gonna mine again, crud, no, no, no. Other side of the rock. Yeah. Alrighty. And I like to call that bravery by your Corrupt Overlord. You go stone, copper, and some iron. Good. Get energy back up. Oh, something cool in the bag is full. You can take care of that. Gold. I am very glad I took care of that. Silver, copper, gold, iron. Man. Go for the big rock. Right, I warned you I would do that, but only once in an episode was pretty good. Do we have anything to throw away? Definitely want the empty bottles. I think we just eat the cherries and green ore. And now we rush back in a futile attempt to get to bed before we drop of exhaustion. So I'm running back. That will probably be it for this. So I'm going to be playing a lot more of this game because, like I said, the biggest test to me is always, does it have that it factor? Do you want to keep coming back and playing another day, another adventure, a little bit more? And it definitely has that. So I want to explore the mines, I want to figure out how the farming works, I want to go about cleaning up my farm and turning it into a much more hospitable place. And like I said, the time here, it moves a bit fast. I do think sometimes, like when you have the crafting thing open, that would be a good time to stop the clock because it moves so quickly that you could really use those precious minutes. But overall, I am absolutely loving it. I am a bit curious that if choosing a different background would slightly change the opening at all, because that would also be cool. And just like I said, there are minor things which I fully anticipate as they develop the game will just keep being a part of the development process. Like opening to inventory versus opening to stats, or deciding if the time should run when the crafting menu is open. There's a lot of little things, but it's really satisfying. You watch your experience grow for doing all kinds of stuff. You keep getting a little bit further and a little bit further. You keep picking up little pieces of different skills you have or things you can build. And, yeah, I'm actually very, very happy with the backing to this point. So, this is Spirit of the Island. It is currently, it was a successful Kickstarter campaign, so they are in the pre-alpha mode right now. Not sure on what the timeline is for full release. If I find that information, I will put it in the description, or else just kind of do a search on Steam or whatever marketplace you prefer to find it for yourself. And from what I've seen, it also has a pretty robust multiplayer they're going to be planning to roll out. And, yeah, I mean, it's simple, it's sweet. I've really enjoyed the experience of this, and as we go here to save, if this looks like something that you would enjoy, kind of in the farm sim life genre there, whether it's a Stardew Valley, a Graveyard Keeper, My Time at Portia, it's worth it. So, it definitely crosses that with a little bit of RPG, and a little bit of kind of the Animal Island, My Time at, is it Hoken? Or Hoken Town? With a little bit of extra cutesy stuff, so it's really good. I like what I'm seeing so far, and if there's more interest, I will play this further and maybe come back in for a stream when we're a little bit developed along. So until then, thanks for stopping by. Thanks once again to the very responsive developers who have been awesome in getting me the key and allowing me to make a video on this. And frankly, if the game was in its final state now, I'd be fully happy with how much I backed it for. The fact that they're continuing to improve and test, and this is still the pre-alpha, just has me really, really excited for everything this game might be able to bring to the table. So I'm going to start hammering away at the seasons, and I will talk to you all later. So, this is Shane, your Corrupt Overlord, signing off, and as always, good gaming.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.